We invite you to please silence your phone and refrain from any flash photography as it may be distracting to our actors. After the show, the actors would love to greet you. The receiving line will be held in the lower art gallery and the line will form on the ramp. Here at Pensacola Christian College, it is our privilege to start every performance with prayer. Will you stand with me as I pray? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us to the point of performance for this show. Thank you for all of the hard work that the actors and everybody behind the scenes has put into this show. Help tonight to be a wonderful performance and that we will honor and glorify you through everything that happens here tonight. Help our audience to enjoy the show and most of all to see that something that you have given us through theater can be honoring and glorifying to your name. We love you, Lord. Help us as we act tonight that we will just do our best for your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. You may be seated. Enjoy the show.
That's just the problem. She ain't got nobody to learn her. Her mom's been dead minutes before she and her pa came to Smith's pocket. And her pa is just like the rest of us fellas. He don't know nothing about manners.
He's like the rest of you folks in being lazy and no account too. Folks named him right when they called him Bummer Smith, because that's what he is, a bum.
Well, you'll all sing a different tune when he strikes gold in that mine of his.
You and me will never live to see that day. He's been digging those old mines for years, and all he's ever found is dirt and rocks.
But that city fella that's staying here, that Mr. Langdon, he's taken an interest in the mine. Him and Bummer's always talking about it.
You mean Bummer does the talking, and Mr. Langdon listens like the sweet city gentleman he is.
Well, that sweet city gentleman has been here for 2 weeks and still ain't told nobody what his business is.
Maybe he figures it ain't nobody's business. He told me he was just driving through, and he liked it so much he thought he might stay a while for his health.
For his health. Well, Melissa says he ain't up to no good.
What does a gal like Melissa Smith know about genteel city folks? She's just mad because he won't pay attention to the likes of her.
It's the other way around. He pays plenty of attention to her. It's she that won't pay no attention to him.
She ought to be tickled to death that he knows such a ragamuffin gal.
Well, this is a fine gal. She's worked for her father for years, does mending and cooking and washing. I wouldn't mind having a gal like Melissa for a while.
You wouldn't mind getting any gal that's crazy enough to look at you.
I've had half a dozen crazy ones in my time.
Yeah, but they all got some sense and married someone else. Now go out there and do up them chores or you won't get a bite of dinner.
Oh, Miss Muffins, it's terrible the way you make me work. I weren't cut out for such hard work.
You'll be cut out of your bed and grub if you don't shut up and get out.
What's the matter, Bill? Don't you like to work?
No, work is like medicine. It ain't so bad if it's in small doses and it's sugar-coated. But Miss Muffins gives it to me in such big doses.
Of all the lazy good for nothing.
I believe Bill is suffering from an acute attack of heart trouble.
Why, I never heard of him complain of his heart.
Yes, it's a very recent attack. Ever since the arrival of Miss Starlight and her beautiful maidens.
Have you gone to see their show, Mr. Langdon?
Oh, yes, I've been one of the few who have attended every night. It's not bad entertainment. It's too bad it's not better patronized.
Yes, it has me worried considerable.
Well, that's very nice of you to take such an interest.
It's my business to take an interest. They all owe me board at the end of the week, and I mean to get it too.
Oh, don't worry about that, Mrs. Moffett. I will see that your interests are protected.
Aw, thank you, Mr. Langdon. And you was a perfect stranger almost. But as soon as I set eyes on you, I know you was a gentleman.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Moffett.
Do you figure on staying here a while?
Well, my plans are somewhat indefinite at the moment, but I should know before the day is out.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm anxious to get rid of you or nothing like that. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'd like you to stay all the time.
That's very nice of you, Mrs. Moffett.
It ain't often I get such a genteel city boarder. And one that pays right on the dot.
Have you much credit on your books?
Much? Why, if I could collect all that was owed me, I'd be a rich woman.
Indeed.
Yes, I think I'd be worth about $400.
Quite an amount. Tell me, have you seen anything of the girl Melissa this morning?
No, I ain't. And I'm just as well pleased that I ain't.
Am I to assume that you don't like Melissa?
She's such a wild little child. She ain't got no manners, and she ain't refined like my Claudie.
Of course, she isn't to be compared to your charming daughter. But there is a certain appealing something about Melissa. A wild flower growing alone on the mountainside, uncared for and neglected. But your daughter Clyde is like a beautiful, cultivated rose, carefully nurtured and growing into perfection.
Aw, thank you, Mr. Langdon. You make words sound nicer than anyone I ever heard talk.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Moffett. And in return, I must say, you have made my stay here one of the happiest and most memorable events of my entire life.
It's White! It's White! Oh, Mr. White. Why, sure, when I was digging in my and it looks like something means.
I'm not any judge, but those little yellow streaks might mean something.
It looks like gold to me.
It's probably just another one of them purty stones. This hill is full of them. He's been digging in those old mines for years, and not one of them has been worth a cuss.
Well, there's always a first time and a lucky time for everything, Mrs. Moffett.
That's what I keep saying. And, oh,
If you go and get a job and stop digging in that hole you call a mine, maybe you and your gal be better off.
Hold on a second. You ain't never heard what's complaint, have you?
No, because she's too ignorant to complain. Now, if she was educated like my Clyde,
I would have traded my gal Melissa for all the Clydes in the whole world.
them's mighty fine words, Bummer Smith. But my Clyde is gonna be a lady.
Well, my Melissa ain't gonna be a lady. She already is one.
She's a mistress and all that. And I want you to keep her away from here. Do you understand?
Oh, she won't bother you none.
And if you take my advice, Mr. Langdon, you won't listen to anything old Bummer Smith has to say.
That's always the way it is. Nothing for me and my gal but the store.
Don't take it too personally, Mr. Smith. They always kick a man who's down.
You know, Mr. Langdon, when I first got hold of this old claim, everybody was saying, oh, Smith will be rich. There's gold up in them hills. But when I didn't find gold right away, they all began to laugh at me. But I'll strike rich yet. You'll see.
That's the spirit. Tell me, may I keep this nugget and have it analyzed?
Of course you can, Mr. Langdon. And if I start paying her, you and me will go in partnership and operate the mine together. Because you're the only one who don't laugh at me, except Melissa.
She's a very fine girl, very talented too. I heard her singing the other night down to the boys at the Gulch. She has a very fine voice.
Oh, and she can dance like a whiz, too. You ought to see her.
Oh, I'd like to. Tell me, how would you like Melissa to have a career?
What do you mean?
I mean, go on the stage.
Like them female actors women who down that opera house?
Well, much better than the star like her troupe. Why, Melissa could put that entire crowd to shame.
But that means she'll have to listen to his pocket and her old daddy.
Well, she'll be leaving you someday anyway, won't she?
You mean she'll get married?
Exactly.
I guess I was just reckon she'd find somebody around these parts, and then I wouldn't have to lose my little girl. She's awful sweet on that school teacher, Miss Gray.
Well, surely you have more ambitious plans for Melissa than an underpaid schoolmaster. She deserves someone in a more exalted position in life.
Oh, you ain't speaking for yourself, Davita.
No. Although I must confess I'm very fond of Melissa, but for some reason she just doesn't seem to like me.
She hasn't been sassy to me, has she? I'll speak to her.
Oh, no, don't say anything to her. She's just a little hot-tempered, that's all.
Excuse me, Mr. Lane. Oh, she gets that from her mom. Her mom used to blow up at the least littlest thing and wouldn't listen to no reason either. Excuse me. Oh, and her mom used to get awful jealous, just like Melissa does. Man. Excuse me, goodness. Thank you, Mr. Lane. Now, if it hadn't been for them things, Melissa Ma and I might have lived our days happy together.
Then your wife is dead?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon she must, because I ain't heard nothing about her since Melissa was a tiny gal. You see, my wife left me over a misunderstanding because of her quick temper and the jealousy.
That's too bad.
Yes, it is. But on the other hand, maybe she made a wise decision. I never was much count.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Mr. Smith.
Oh, it's true. I've never been a hand to work. I've always just been dreaming dreams and open up something like that mind of mine. I've never really had much. If it hadn't been for Melissa these past few years, I would have liked to die a long time ago. She's been all I had to live for.
Daddy! Oh, Daddy!
Oh, there she is now. Whenever I hear her call out my name, I feel like I'm the richest man in the whole wide world. Even if I ain't got so much as a dime in my pocket.
Daddy, where are you?
Here, I get darling.
There you are, Daddy. I've been looking all over for you. I was afraid something might have happened to you.
Oh, what could have happened to me?
Plenty when I'm not around to look out for you.
That's right, Melissa. You should look after your father.
Well, if I don't, who will? He has no one to care for him and no other advice for that matter. I may be the waitress in his pocket, the wildcat kid of Bummer Smith, but old Bummer Smith is my daddy and I love him.
Oh, you're a good girl, Melissa. And I know one day you'll receive your reward up there.
I'd rather receive it down here, where I could enjoy it.
Yes, well, we're all certain that what's here but what follows is always a bit of a gamble.
I never was much of a hand to gamble. Say, Mr. Langdon, how much longer are you planning on hanging around these parts?
Why are you in a hurry to get rid of me?
It ain't none of my funeral how long you stay. I'm just wondering, that's all.
you what I told Mr. Muffins. My plans are somewhat indefinite at the moment.
Oh, Melissa, don't go sticking your nose in other folks' business.
When folks' business is honest, nobody bothers to stick their nose in it. It's when there's no good that folks start asking questions.
Are you implying that I'm up to no good?
I'm not doing what you said, that big word. I'm just wondering. That's all.
What exactly are you wondering?
What you're doing in Smith's pocket.
So you want to know what my business is?
That's the ticket.
Melissa, that'll do.
I don't mind answering that question. I came west for my health. I stopped by here and decided I liked it so much I would stay for a while.
For your health, you say?
Yes.
Well, if you try to pull off any crooked deals around these parts, you'll find out it ain't so healthy.
Melissa, you must talk to Mr. Raymer. He is a fine gentleman.
How do you know he's a fine gentleman? Because he wears store clothes?
Somehow you must be prejudiced and skeptical just because I happen to come from the city. There are good and bad people everywhere, and I hope to prove to you that I am one of the good ones from the city.
Mr. Langdon believes in me and my mind. And I found a nugget that if it is what I think it is, will make all of us rich. And Mr. Langdon said he will help me develop mine.
I shall be very happy to be of any assistance I can, financial or otherwise.
Then you must have an axe to
And
grind.
what makes you say that?
Because very few folks in this world does nothing for nothing.
Melissa, you really must talk to Mr. Langdon. And you need to knock it off, or else I'm going to be mad at you. And you don't want me mad at you, do you?
You couldn't stay mad at me for long, Daddy.
Well, I guess I'll just get back to my digging now, I suppose. Mr. Langdon, if I found anyone else to look it, I'll be right back by. And Melissa, please be it here and be friends with Mr. Langdon.
Well, Melissa, how about it? Here's my hand.
Sure you ain't got any up your sleeve?
All my cards are on the table.
Okay,
Please, have a seat.
then. You ain't gonna try to hold my hand or nothing, be ya?
I just did hold your hand.
You know what I mean. Lovey-dovey business.
I just want to talk business to you.
Well, that's all right. Just as long as it ain't funk business.
Well, Melissa, how would you like to go on the stage?
On the witch?
On the stage? Be an actress like Miss Starlight.
You gonna dye up my hair and paint up my face?
Well, you wouldn't have to do either one of those. Just be your own natural, lovely self.
Oh, now you go on.
You're a very pretty girl.
I'm glad somebody thinks so. Because the other day, I was looking at myself in the looking glass and I says to myself, suffering tomcats, what is that awful looking thing? And then I remembered it was me.
Nonsense. Why, with the proper clothes and your hair fixed nicely, you would be as pretty as any girl in Miss Starlight's whole troop.
Well, that ain't saying much because most of them females look like old plow horses.
Very nice singing voice.
How would you go?
I heard you singing the other night for the boys down at the Gulch.
You mean that awful screeching? I was just acting a fool and making noise.
Well, it was a very musical noise, I can assure you. Your father says you can dance.
I could shake it up a bit.
Well, just to show you that I am your friend, I will try to get you a job with Miss Starlight's troupe. What would you say?
But then we leaving Daddy. I don't want to do that.
Well, I've already spoken to him, and he's agreeable to it. You'll travel the world, meet lots of people, expand, broaden.
It means to get bigger, don't it?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get fat.
It means to become something that you aren't right now, to acquire an education.
Mr. Gray is always trying to educate me, and I don't want to be educated. No, sir, Bree. Going on stage means I got to get book learned, and I don't want to be an actress lady.
You would learn things without having to study school books.
I want to learn them.
By observing, by seeing and watching.
Well, I guess that'd be all right, because that ain't too much bothering, and I do like to sing and dance, so maybe being an actress woman wouldn't be so bad. Wait a minute. I said for sure that I'll do it. I gotta know what your reasoning is for doing so. Old Snake-Eyed Pete used to say that nobody ever does nothing for nobody without a reason.
Well, my reason is very simple. I believe you have great talent, and I want to help you. Now, do you agree to my plan?
Do you think Daddy could be an actress lady? Do you think Miss Starlight would hire him?
No. But he probably could come to visit you very often. And if he strikes a witch in his mind, you'll both be famous.
Suffering sagebrush, won't Clyde Moffats be jealous of me? She'll be coming Raymer when she comes. She'll be coming Raymer when she. Welcome to the Roaring Dog. Well, I beg your pardon, but is this a hotel? I mean, that's what the landlady calls it, but folks got other names for it. Is the landlady about?
I believe she's upstairs.
Oh, well, I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a room and a bath. She'll give you a room, but you'll have to take your own bath.
Melissa, I wonder if you wouldn't mind going upstairs and telling Mrs. Moffat she has a guest waiting?
Sure, I'll go tell her. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Carter.
That little vixen might be watching outside the door. We don't want anyone to know we even met before. These people are very watchful and very suspicious. Have to be careful.
You may trust me to be very careful. Have you located the man George Smith?
Oh, yes, I've gotten to be his bosom pal. He trusts me implicitly. He's out there in that mine of his now. He's confident that there's gold in my hills. And what do you know? He's right.
Well, better and better.
And the daughter?
That was the girl who just left here.
That dirty little urchin?
Don't be fooled by her appearance. She is as smart as a whip and cautious as a panther. Now, are you certain that this is the George Smith you seek?
Yes, I'm positive. His wife worked for me as a servant for several years. She died at my home. But before she passed away, she told me her story. How she left her husband and baby girl named Melissa because of his selfish and indolent ways. That, coupled with jealousy, which she later realized was all the product of her own imagination.
Very good. So he told me not more than 15 minutes ago.
Does he know his wife is dead?
Oh, no, he's not sure.
Oh, splendid. I was his widow to play the fortune duke of his late brother.
Bummer Smith isn't dead.
He must meet with an accident, understand?
Perfectly.
As I came into this hotel, I noticed that one end of the front porch was right on the edge of a deep ravine. The porch railing might be made unsteady, and Smith might lean against it while talking to you some night soon, and then...
Very clever indeed, Clara. Now, are you certain that the David G. Smith who died back is this man's brother?
Yes, and to reassure yourself, read this article from the Chicago newspaper.
David G. Smith, who died very suddenly at his palatial home on Lakeshore Drive, leaves an immense fortune to his brother George Smith, who left here many years ago to cast his fortune with a party of gold hunters. He has only been heard of once since. A letter, which was filed with the will, was written from a place in the Sierras called Smith's Pocket. All efforts are now being made to find George Smith before his wife and child.
Now are you convinced?
Yes.
After Smith has met with an accident, the girl must be gotten rid of.
Oh, I've already paved the way for that.
How?
There's a theatrical troupe showing in town. From what I understand, their business is very bad. They're on rather rocky financial shores. I shall pay the woman who runs the show to engage Melissa, and the glitter of the stage should soon cause her to forget Smith's Pocket.
Very clever, Carter. I'm proud of you.
And once you are in possession of David G. Smith's fortune, we shall be married immediately.
Oh, immediately. Be careful, someone's coming.
Here's a pretty lady who wants to give you a room and a bath. Up you. How do you do? Do you want the accommodations?
Yes, I may be here for several days. I'm driving through to the coast, but my car has been behaving very badly, so I figured I would stay at this delightful spot while it's being repaired. I'd like a room overlooking your beautiful valley.
I'll give you one right on the corner.
Oh, how's it a private bath?
Oh no, we only have one bath in the whole house.
That's private, if you lock the door.
Melissa, hush up and get out.
Yes, ma'am. I guess I can manage all right. Do you serve meals too?
I do, and there ain't no better grub in these parts.
You betcha. You can eat her pie without getting a bellyache.
Melissa, did you hear me say get out?
Don't drive the dear child away. I don't mind, really I don't. What's your name, my dear?
My name's Melissa Smith.
always have to be married.
She only thinks she's got a husband.
Thinks she's got a husband. What's that supposed to mean?
She lost him and she ain't ever found him since.
Folks ought to be so careless with their belongings. Howdy, Clyde.
I was much pleased with you today, Clyde. Your examination was almost perfect.
Oh, I don't know how to express my thanks, Mr. Gray. I'd rather have you tell me that than anybody.
Oh, you would ya? Well, I'd like to scratch your eyes out!
What's wrong with you? That's not a nice way to talk to Clyde. Now, turn it
Because Daddy's alive, and Daddy brought me up there to tell lies.
Too bad he didn't bring you up to have a few manners.
My manners is just as good as yours, Miss Smarty. My manners just ain't educated, that's all.
Clyde, why aren't they educated? Why won't you come to school?
Because I hate school.
Why do you hate school?
Because I hate all the kids that go to school. I wish there was more kids, so there'd be more to hate.
But you must love them.
They don't love me.
What makes you think they don't?
Because I'm Willis Smith and my daddy's old Bummer Smith. They say that he's no good and that I'm no good too.
That isn't true, Melissa.
Yes, it is. Your father's a loafer.
Don't you dare say that or I'll mess you up like a scrambled egg.
Both of you. Ashamed of both of you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gray.
You see, Melissa? Clyde admits a mistake and says she's sorry. Now, why don't you follow her example?
She's not sorry. She's just saying that to get a good standing with you.
She's stuck on you, that's what she is. What a terrible thing to say.
That's why you go to school to get educated. So you can sit and look at him like a dying calf.
Oh, you horrible girl! I'm gonna tell my mother never to let you come to this hotel again.
Melissa Smith, I'm ashamed of you. Truly I am. You deal with a fine girl like
You don't need to soft soap me. If I'm such a fine girl, I'll have her always walking home from school with her.
Because she comes to my school and I board here, so we walk home together. That's all.
Baloney, you're stuck on that dough-faced thing.
That isn't true.
It is. Oh, it is. I wish I was dead. I wish you was deader. Now, what is the matter with her?
She's no sense.
Well, she very near upset me. Sit.
You're a school teacher, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I had a fellow in Dodge City once told me I would be a school teacher. He said I knew all about class. Have you ever been to see our show?
I haven't, I'm sorry.
Oh, so am I sorry. We need more cash customers.
Hasn't your business been good?
Good. And that opera house has been so empty and echo sounds like an audience.
Sorry to hear that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, you're very handsome.
Well, I have to go, I'm sorry.
I wish you'd stop being so sorry about everything.
I'm sorry?
Hello, handsome.
You go on now. You know I ain't handsome.
So here, what's about spirits? Have you been to see our show?
Every night, ain't you saw me right down there in the front row?
Was that you? I thought it was the Lone Ranger. So, this is Smith's Pocket.
Yes, sir. That's what they call this place. Smith's Pocket.
Well, from the way these folks spend their money, Smith's Pocket must be all sewed up.
Oh, Miss Starlight, you see the funniest things.
Yes, I'm funny that way.
What are you doing after the show tonight?
Why? Who wants to know?
Well, I thought maybe you and me might, well, we might, well, I thought we might sort of sit out on the front porch and maybe hold hands or drink a little beer or strawberry pop.
Hell, you certainly are a fast worker.
Folks always said I was the biggest lady killer in Smith's Pocket. And you gotta be a fast worker to get such a reputation.
I'm on Just passing the time of day. He can pass the time of day talking and doing nothing else.
It pays me sociable.
It don't pay you much, because you never have a red cent.
Then how are we gonna drink root beer and strawberry pop tonight?
Oh, I thought maybe you'd drink.
That is a new one on me. She wants me to treat him for holding my boots and cowboys and gold digger.
He ain't never worked in a gold mine in his life.
Not all gold diggers are in mine.
Have you had any better crowd last night?
They get worse every night. They all tell me Saturday night will be good. Lady, I certainly hope so.
I hope so too if you want to get out of town, because I expect every red cent that's owing me. And I want cash, not trunks.
The old lady is a bit hard, isn't she?
Hello, handsome.
From what I've been able to gather, the attendance at your performances has been rather slim.
Slim. And if we had 50 people in that opera house, I think it was a convention.
Well, I hope you'll pardon me for seeming to be too inquisitive, but are you in any financial difficulty?
Plenty. We have just managed to get out of the last 6 towns by the skin of our teeth. And we have a string of war bills that if all put together would look like a war debt.
Yes, well, I'm very much afraid you won't get out of this hotel without paying. The old lady was stuck before.
I got that from the crack she made about wanting cash, not trunks.
Yes, well, would $500 be of any assistance to you?
$500? You trying to kid me or show me a good time?
Neither one. I simply have a proposition to make you, and if you're agreeable, I will gladly pay you $500.
Let's hear it, but before you start, I accept.
Tell me, have you heard of a very pretty girl around here whom they call Melissa?
You mean that little wildcat?
Yes, that's the one. You see, with the proper hair and her clothes fixed nicely, she'd be a beauty. As pretty, if not prettier, than any girl in your entire show.
Well, I like that.
Present company is always excluded.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, anyway, she has a very nice singing voice, and she can dance a little bit too. In fact, I believe she has a career, but she will never get anywhere as long as she is tied to that lazy father of hers. She's ambitious, and I would like to help her.
And you'd like me to hire her? Is that it?
Exactly. She's spoken to me, and she's asked me to speak to you to see if she can get a job with your troupe. She's agreed to repay me any money that I might spend on launching her on her career after she's achieved fame.
Do you really think she's that good?
I'm convinced of it. I'd like you to take her with you when you leave town at the end of the week. Will you do it?
It's a go. The bargain is made. She's as good as gone right now. When do I get the 500?
At the end of the week. Ah, here she comes now. Talk to her and tell her the great plans you have for her. You know, make it sound all rosy.
Leave it to me.
Why, hello, Liz.
Hello yourself and see how you like it.
This handsome gentleman here has just been telling me that you're a swell singer and dancer.
I mean, I can make some noise with my mouth and pick up some dirt with my feet.
He tells me you're just wonderful. How would you like to join my show and have a swell future?
What's the future?
It's something fine to look forward to.
I've got nothing to look forward to except the sun coming up tomorrow morning.
You'll have a great deal more than that if you become a swell actress. Like me. You'll travel and meet swell folks and live in swell hotels.
How come you ain't living in swell hotels instead of a dump like this?
Well, this is the best that this town affords, but in the larger cities, you live in swell hotels and eat swell
I
meals.
believe Miss Starlight has agreed to pay you a very nice starting salary. How much, Miss Starlight?
Perhaps $50 a week.
That perhaps means perhaps I get it and perhaps I don't.
You'll get it all right. Don't worry about that.
$50 in honest and truly money.
In real money in a short time.
white dress like
You'll
Clyde's.
wear fine clothes with spangles and jewelry.
Clyde will be so jealous.
Okay then, I'll go.
Not while I'm here to prevent it. And what are you going to do to prevent it? You are trying to entice this unprotected girl away from you, to leave her father and become an actress. Of course, it's better for her. She's not happy here.
She'll never get anywhere in this forsaken place.
That is not for either of you to determine.
You are meddling in matters that don't pertain to you, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, ain't none of your business.
It's a lot my business. I don't know what your object is here, but I have a feeling that there's dirty work at the bottom of it. And whatever your schemes may be, you won't get very far with them as long as I'm here to protect her.
Yes, sir, Bill. I take my hat off to you. Any man that can get me to treat him to a root beer is a wonder.
I always did have it taken away with the lady.
Yeah, you took me for 30 cents. Yes, sir, Bill. You've got it.
It? What's that?
It's a certain something that makes ugly people seem pretty.
I ain't so hard to look at.
No, just don't look too hard. Or too long.
Huh. Well, come over here and sit down for a minute. I want to talk to you.
That is all you've been doing the last 2 days? Don't you ever run out of conversation?
Not when I'm talking to you, I don't. Come on now, get set.
Alright, but you are not talking me into another root beer.
This time the treat will be on me.
You pull such a thing on me without warning.
I ain't stingy. I just ain't got the money, that's all. I've been spending all my spare change to see your show, so you've been getting my money one way or another.
And do we need the money? I have just been done out of $500 by that young school teacher.
You mean Mr. Gray?
Sure knows the old busybody.
How'd he cheat you out of all that money?
Mr. Langdon offered me $500 good dollars if I get that Bliss Smith a job in my show.
What?
And for $500 I put a dress on you and get you the job.
Not quite. But why did Mr. Langdon want to spend all that money getting Melissa a job?
He said she had talent and he was interested in her career. The night Greta had to stick his nose in and throw a monkey wrench in the works.
How?
He said there was dirty work going on. He was gonna protect her.
He's right too. I think so myself.
Well, maybe there is, maybe there's not. It's none of my business. I just wanted the dough.
But that Mr. Langdon feller, him and that Mrs. Smith seem awful societable for just knowing each other 2 days.
That's nothing. Look at you and me.
I guess you're right. They's probably just keeping each other company, just like we are.
Don't start that again. Last night you squeezed my hand so hard you put it to sleep.
Well, let's wake it up again.
Get ready for tonight's show.
But you got lots of time yet.
Well, it takes me lots of time to get made up.
I don't see what you want to put all that paint all over your face for.
Well, I gotta look beautiful. Don't know.
They don't paint up flowers, do they?
Why, you rascal, that was a real silly of you. Just for that, I'll treat you to a root beer after the show.
Ain't no use dumping him. I've got that hit all right.
I beg your pardon. But have you seen Mr. Langdon?
No, he might be out on the porch or taking a walk somewhere.
Well, if you see him, would you mind telling him that I'd like to have a few words with him?
I was just walking Miss Starlight here over at the Opry House, and if I see him, I'll tell her.
Thank you.
Come on now, beautiful. Let's go and see. Maybe I can think of something else clever to say to you. So she'll treat me to a sandwich, too. Well, someone with my nerve is president.
Clara, you have a bill said you wanted to see me?
Yes, I do.
Don't you think it's a bit indiscreet sending for me like that? People might think we're too well acquainted, we're only having known each other for 2 days.
They won't think anything of that. Everybody talks to everybody else around here. Melissa has practically moved herself into my room. She'd be there all the time if I allowed it.
You shouldn't become too friendly with her. It might ruin everything.
On the contrary, when the time comes for me to be her long-lost mother, she will accept me more readily because she has learned to like me.
The person we really need to watch is that school teacher, Gray. He's the one who thwarted my plans to have Melissa join the theatrical troupe in the first place. He's very watchful and very suspicious. You have to be circumspect.
You may trust me to be very careful. Melissa's tried on several occasions to have me meet her father, but so far I've tactfully avoided any such meeting.
That would ruin everything.
Yes, he would certainly know I'm not his long-lost wife. Even husbands remember such things. Have you made any plans about old Bummer?
Well, I thought I had that fixed, but once again, someone thwarted my plans.
What do you mean?
Last night, very late, I slipped out onto the porch, went to the railing at the point overlooking the ravine. I fixed the railing, loosened it so much that if anyone even leaned against it, it would give way.
Well, that was very dangerous. Someone else might have leaned against it and fallen below.
Since when have you become thoughtful of others?
I don't want any harm to come to the wrong person.
Someone else was evidently just as careful of the welfare of others.
Do you mean someone saw you tampering with the railing?
I'm not sure.
Carter.
Earlier this evening, I met Smith out on the porch with conversation of the beauty of the view. I led him to the railing and pointed to an object below, and he leaned over.
And it didn't give way?
It was even more sturdy than I found it last night.
Well, then, we must be under suspicion.
We're gonna have to act, and act quickly. We may have to employ some other means of getting rid of Smith.
I'm getting afraid, Carter. Let's leave here tomorrow morning and forget the whole scene.
Nonsense! You're the one who thought up this plan, and now you're trying to throw cold water on it.
I know, but
But
if we...
listen, right? If I can devise some means of getting rid of Smith and of throwing the blame on Gray, my revenge would be complete for his interference.
Well, what means would you employ?
See this?
No. Not murder. An accident, perhaps, but not outright murder. I would never countenance such a scene.
Don't be a fool, Clara. Besides all the money you would inherit from David G. Smith, there's another fortune to be had from old Bummer himself.
What on earth are you talking about?
This? It's a nugget from Smith's mine. I had it analyzed and it contains pure gold. That mine is worth a fortune.
Carter, If we're found out,
Okay? Leave that to me. Young Gray will suffer for this.
but to throw the blame on an innocent man.
Stop being so soft-hearted, Clara. What does Gray mean to you? He is an utter stranger.
Yes.
No, listen. You will pose as Bummer's widow. You'll collect. We'll leave the East and be married, and no one will ever know.
But Melis, what of her?
What about her? With Gray in jail, accused of murder, she might be glad to accept Miss Starlight's offer just to get away from here. Just trust me, right?
All right, but you know, Mr. Langton, in all my travels, I've never known such a picturesque spot. The view from that front porch is simply enchanting. Oh, don't you think so, Mr. Yamadale?
Yes, ma'am. And if it hadn't have been for me, someone might have gotten more of a view than they was looking for. And it might have been you, Mr. Langdon.
What do you think by that?
I never know that old porch railing was so wobbly until I saw you wobbling it last night.
Really? Where were you?
Well, I was sitting out on the porch with Miss Starlight. And I saw you go up on the railing and start wobbling it.
Yes, that's right. I noticed that last night. It was very unsteady. I was going to report it first thing this morning, but found it had already been fixed.
Well, it was the first thing I done when I woke up this morning. Didn't want anyone to have a one-way ticket to Kingdom Come.
Thank you, Mr. Bill. That was very thoughtful of you.
Yes, old fellow, you probably saved someone's life.
Last time someone fell over that ravine was about 10 years ago. And he didn't exactly fall. He was shoved. Oh yeah, some old greaser working in the mines had a fight with some fella and shoved him over the edge. There sure was some excitement around here when we had that necktie party.
Necktie party?
Oh yeah, we lynched that greaser. Oh, folks come from miles around to see the old greaser dangle at the end of the road. We had so much fun at King's Age. Oh, we ain't had a good lynching since. It's about time for another good necktie party. Well, you never all to see Miss Starlight's show. Ain't you just coming?
Oh, no, thank you. I'll sit here.
Tonight, I have a headache.
Well, I bet that old greaser did too when he tangled that kid. Boy, that was funny. Oh, my.
Did you hear that? I can't go through with this. I won't go through with this.
Don't be a fool, Clara. Gray will be the next guest at the necktie party.
Suppose there should be some slip-up.
There won't be, okay? I'm an intelligent man, not an ignorant greaser. Hi, Bummer. Hi, Willis.
Hi, Daddy. How long should be Mrs. Smith?
Why, Mr. Langdon, I would have thought you'd done that opera house seen the show.
Well, I might have been. Melissa were going to be there. It's too bad she allowed Mr. Gray to sway her from becoming a great singer and dancer.
Mr. Gray says the stage ain't a place for an accident gal.
That is an old-time point of view. I know plenty of good women who are actresses. One can be good anywhere if one has the desire to be good.
One can be good for nothing anywhere if one has the desire to be good for nothing. And Mr. Gray says you're a good for nothing.
Well, Willis, you mustn't talk that way, Mr. Langdon. He's our friend. Mr. Gray is wrong. Mr. Langdon just trying to do a friendly deed and get you on that show.
Of course.
But after all, just was satisfied she didn't go away. Well, what would I do with that?
Well, you don't need to worry none about that, Daddy, because I ain't going.
As you will, Willis, but don't say I didn't try to befriend you. I am your friend, and I want you to be my friend.
I pick my friends like I pick my wildflowers. I should know which is flowers and which is weeds. I'm going to see Mrs. Smith.
Oh,
I'm Daddy with dinner.
I'm afraid you can't do that.
Why not?
I heard Mrs. Smith complain of being sick after supper.
Gee whiz, will she have it in for me?
Why is that?
Because I told her Miss Moffat's cooking wouldn't give her a bellyache.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a bad headache, that's all.
Then I'll go and rub it for her.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'll tell you what. I'll go up and inquire of Mrs. Smith if she can see you.
Wait a minute. Why would she talk to you any quicker than
I'd want 2 days.
Oh, yes, let Mr. Langdon do as he likes.
I'll have Miss Moffett go check on him.
Mrs. Moffett is downtown doing her Saturday shopping. She asked me to look after the place while she was gone. I will be right back as soon as I've spoken with Mrs. Smith.
Well, Liz, you must talk to him, Mr. Langdon. He is our friend.
Maybe so. And again, maybe not.
Sit down, gal. We need to have a talk. See these?
Are they out of your mind?
Yeah, it's worth over $2,000 for every ton. You might as well say I'm a soft thing, wouldn't you?
Say that soft thing with your head.
Melissa, it's gold. Pure gold.
Honest?
Sure as shooting. We struck it rich last, Melissa. Nobody knows it yet but us two. Maybe this one.
What'd you tell him from?
Well, I gave him a nugget the other day. You know, I was thinking since he's such a fine gentleman with so much education and all that, he could handle the business side of it for me. Sort of like a partnership.
But we're partners, you and me. We don't need no outsider.
Just as you say, Melissa. Let me tell you something else. You know who that mine belongs to after I'm dead and gone?
Me?
It's all yours. I went to Judge's family today and sign up my will.
Then I'm rich!
That's what you are now.
Oh, but I'd rather have you alive than on the golden world.
Bless your heart, Melissa. I'm glad you didn't go off to one of the magistrates, because now you and me will go to Frisco to live, and I'll buy you the biggest house there is for sale.
We'll have bushels of carpet 2 feet thick, and we'll have a piano and look pretty green and yellow chairs, and we'll have duck and turnips for every meal, and ice cream for breakfast.
You betcha. We are well and truly gonna live, Melissa. And finally, I ain't gonna be Homer Smith no more. I'll end up being Mr. George Smith Esquire.
Hooray for Mr. George Smith, Esquire.
And not a word about this to anybody, you hear?
You don't mind if I tell Mr. Gray, do ya?
Oh, Melissa, I'm starting to reckon you're kind of sweet on me.
I reckon I be, but I do get awful mad at him sometimes.
How come?
Because he's always walking home from school with that doll-faced Clyde Moffett. How I hate that girl.
Oh, Melissa, you must be nobody. You gotta love folks first, then folks will finally love you.
Then how come he's walking home from school with her?
Because she be happy to him his way, that's all.
That's what he told me, but I don't believe him.
If you was to go to school, he'd walk home with you.
I'm gonna be rich, so I don't need education. When you have money, folks think you're smart.
Mrs. Smith sends her regrets. She's terribly sorry, but she'll be happy to meet Mr. Smith some other time.
Oh, well, I best get going then. I got things to attend to.
I'll go with you, Daddy.
No, police, you stay here. I'll come back for you a little later in the evening.
I would like to go with you at least part of the way, Mr. Smith. I'd like to discuss that nugget you gave me the other day.
Don't let him cheat you, Daddy.
Hush up, Melissa.
I'm not going to cheat your father, Melissa. I'm going to help him. We're going to be partners.
Remember what I told you, Daddy. We're partners, you and me. We don't need no outsiders.
No one is going to try to prove any of your rights, Melissa.
When there's a skunk around, you smell it. And by golly, when Mr. Langdon's around, I smell skunk.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gray, for helping me.
You're entirely welcome, lady.
Oh, hello, Liz. Mr. Gray had been helping me with my grammar.
I thought she was dead. Your grandmama? I do so too. She's your father and mother's mom.
We're talking about grammar, which is the art of correct speech.
Oh, ain't we high tone?
Just because you're dumb, you think everybody else is.
My daddy said I should love you. The more I look at you, the less reason I can find for doing it.
I'm gonna go upstairs and set cards so you can proud of me.
That's fine, lady.
I stand at the head of my class.
I bet you're the only one in the class.
Why do you take such a keen delight in tormenting Clyde?
But she's an old stuck-up, and I hate her.
She's trying very hard to make the grade.
And you're the grade. She's stuck on you, and you're stuck on her.
That isn't true, and you know it. I haven't any interest in her beyond the schoolwork.
Do you mean that?
How many times do I have to tell you so?
Just as often as you like. I like to hear it.
On the school, I'd be greatly interested in you, Melissa.
Can't you be interested in me outside of school?
I can, and once more, I am. So you can see me at the schoolhouse?
Sure.
What would you only without you. What would you say?
Why should you get lonesome for me when you have Clyde?
Now, Melissa, I've told
Then
you.
you honest and truly don't love her.
No.
Hope to die and lose your teeth.
Oh, word on my sacred word and honor. Now, will you come back to school?
But school's almost over. What made the use to start to stop?
You're hopeless.
Besides, I'm gonna be rich, so I don't need education.
Everyone needs an education. What makes you think you're going to be rich?
I don't think it. I know. If I tell you something, you promise you won't tell nobody. Not even Clyde.
Not even Clay.
Daddy's stricken in the mines.
Are you sure?
He gave me his word that you're gonna go for me.
It's not so before, and it's turned out to be but a dream.
He says this is a sure thing. He says he'll get $2,000 for every time. And what's more, he's making out to me when he dies.
That's splendid.
Of course, I don't want him to kick the bucket.
Of course not. To know that you're protected in the future. Where is your father? I'd like to congratulate him on his good fortune.
Him and Mr. Langdon went out to talk over some business.
I certainly hope your father doesn't place too much confidence in Langdon.
Well, Daddy likes him, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why.
Neither can I, Melissa. I don't trust that man.
Neither do I.
And yet you allowed him to persuade you to join Miss Starlight's company?
Well, I was poor then, and he offered me $50. And $50 is $50 in any language.
That was a snare and a delusion.
A witch?
Some sort of scheme to get you away. Why, that theatrical company was practically on the rocks. The business has been miserable, and Mrs. Moffat is worried to death for fear that she won't get a board money.
What?
And that's a fact. Why, one of the girls was heard to have said that none of them had received any salary for weeks.
But then where'd Miss Starlight get all those rings and party beads and things?
They're all false, same as the color of her hair.
That old thing!
And Langdon is just as big a fake.
Why should he want to get me away from here? I don't bother him none except to sass him a little now and then.
I don't know his reasoning, but whatever it isn't an honest one. So I certainly hope your father doesn't place too much confidence in him.
Don't you worry none about Daddy, because I've been looking after him for years. I'm not going to stop now just because we're rich.
You're a fine girl, Melissa. It's going to be a lucky man that gets you for a wife.
Love is kind of a game, isn't it?
A very tricky and complicated game sometimes.
You ever had much luck playing games?
Well, I've never played in the game of love before, but I would be willing to try my luck if you'll deal the cards.
Look out, you might get cheated.
I hope that is. Or my honor. Melissa, I had thought that at some point in the future I might tell you something. But what you told me tonight makes that difficult.
Makes what difficult?
If your father has struck in your mind, I don't want you to think that.
That she was after my money?
Yes! You know I'm fond of you, don't you?
Just fond.
Well, more than fond.
Do you like her better than Clyde?
The juice take, right?
The deuce can have her for all I care. So, what was it he was going to say sometime in the future?
Well, I was going to say.
Well, if it takes you that long, it'll be way in the future.
I like it out here, and I intend to make it my permanent home. A man can't live alone.
He can, but he'll get awful lonesome.
So I thought that, oh, if only you hadn't told me about that gold. I don't want you to think that I'm a fortune hunter, because I'm not.
Well, just forget about the gold and keep your mind on me. Since you're having such a hard time saying what you want to say, let's play a game. I'll be the teacher, and you answer my questions. Mind you, answer right or I'll keep you after school.
That's all right. Go ahead.
First, do you think I'm pretty?
Just like a lovely wildflower.
Do you love me better than Clyde?
I don't love Clyde at all.
And you do love me.
I'm afraid I do.
That ain't nothing to be afraid of. You ain't after my money, are you?
I should say not.
Do you want to marry me?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometime in the future.
That's wrong. Make it soon.
As soon as possible.
And then you can put your arms around me and go to the head of the class. What's going on here?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Muffins, for taking such an hand to come to the place. But we were playing a game.
We was playing school. It's to me. I was the teacher. Mr. Gray answered all my questions right on line, but I gave him 100% anyway. Mr. Gray, I'm surprised at you.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Muffins.
Ain't nothing to be sorry Don't you think it won't?
It'll happen again and again.
Get on home with you belong.
I can't.
I'm waiting for my daddy to come and get me.
Then you behave yourself while you're here. I won't have no such going on in my place. Where's Cloudy?
Upstairs studying, I believe.
Ain't she just wonderful? Weren't you more like her, Melissa?
After what I hear tonight, you'll be wishing she was more like me.
What do you mean?
I can't tell. It's a secret.
But I'm gonna be rich. Rich? I've been hearing that tale for years. The day I die, your daddy will still be old Bummer Smith, and you'll still be Melissa. He's a ragamuffin gal. Bummer struck you rich in the mind.
You hear that? That's what I've been getting all my life because my daddy was poor and I had no ma and no home. But daddy will show him. Won't you, daddy? Won't you show him?
Show them what now?
That you ain't old Bummer Smith and I'm not just Melissa, your ragamuffin gal. You'll be rich, won't you?
We're gonna be rich, Melissa.
Allow me to congratulate you on your good fortune, Mr. Smith.
Did Melissa tell you?
Yes, and I'm as happy as over my own good luck.
Well, that is just mighty fine of you to say, little fella.
He is a mighty fine young feller.
Oh, someone might start reckoning you twos are kind of sweet on each other.
I'll tell the cockeyed coyote. He asked me to marry him.
What?
Well, and he answered yes.
Well, that's kind of a newfangled way to do it, things. But it is interesting times. Say, young fella, why don't you come take I suppose if Melissa says you're good enough to marry, it won't hurt to show you. You see these? Is that quote your goal? There's more in my mind than I'm ever gonna need. Now it's all for Melissa when I'm gone. So I suppose if you two are thinking get spliced and all, you're the man to look after her interests.
I'll do my best, sir.
Well, I'm gonna need someone to help me with the figures and all the like.
He can add a row of figures just like that.
Well then, I was thinking to take Mr. Raymer in partnership with me, but
Please don't, sir. Not that I'm speaking for myself, but I don't trust that man.
I never did.
well, I don't see what y'all two don't like that. He seems like a fine gentleman to me. But if you two are so dead set again, I guess I won't. Tell you what, quit your school teaching today. Come work for me, and I'll double your salary, maybe then some, and I'll give you inches of mine.
How can I thank you, sir?
Oh, there's no need to. If Melissa likes you, it's good enough for me. So,
We have to celebrate this occasion some way. I know. Mrs. Lawrence always leaves a little lunch on the dining room table. I like to bite before I go to bed. Come on out and I'll share it with you. Come on.
And if there ain't enough, I know where her icebox is.
too young to run I'll wait up for you.
I do wish you'd join us, Mr. Smith.
Oh, no, I ain't a bit hungry. I'm pretty tired of hanging out.
I'm so hungry. I could eat fried cactus. And that ain't mine to get a good row.
Back again, I see Mr. Smith.
Oh, yes, Miss White.
Well, now that we're alone, it might be a good time to come to an agreement.
Really? About what?
Well, I believe you told me the other day that if you were to strike a rich line, you'd like me to indulge in business for you. Sort of a partnership.
Yes, I did.
Well, let's come to some terms.
Mr. White, I'm afraid I'll get up that. Tonight is the day.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I changed my mind.
What?
Look, you're a nice enough fella and all that. Let's go walk the over partnership with you. And every time I do something against your reasoning, I get the short end of the stick.
Well, what does Melissa know about such things? She is nothing but a child.
Well, she knows how to pretty good judgment when she doesn't look right. And you know that also. Kids and dogs don't never make mistakes.
You're independent because you struck it rich in your mind. The other day, you were very humble and grateful to me, saying it cheered over Bummer Smith's mind.
Mr. White! That was the other day.
Melissa isn't the only one influencing you. That school teacher grades like He is trying to feathered his own nest by marrying the list and taking your money.
He isn't fine for a man.
He is a low down snake, Rex.
I would not have you talking that way out loud, future son-in-law.
He is. He has been secretly courting the landlady's daughter until he found out about this mine of yours. Then he declares his love from Melissa. I was upstairs a while ago and heard the whole thing. Now, are you or are you not going to declare me on this mine?
I am not.
What's the matter, Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? What's this? He's been stabbed? Mr. Smith, speak to me! No. Mr. Smith? What's going on here? Mr. Smith has been killed.
Stabbed clean through the chest. What's going on here? What happened?
Mr. Smith has been murdered.
Murder?
He called out my name and I rushed in here just now to find him dying.
Daddy? Daddy! No! Daddy! Daddy, speak to me! It's Melissa, your little gal! Speak to me!
It's too late, Liz. He's gone.
Who done this awful thing to my daddy?
And there stands the murderer.
No! That's a lie!
He still has the knife in his hand.
I didn't do it, I tell you! I didn't do it!
I came in just in time to hear old Bummer say, Mr. Gray, don't.
Isn't that proof enough?
But I staked my life on it that he never done it.
You never did either!
He'd better send for the law.
Don't you dare have me arrested for something I haven't done!
You'll have to prove that.
What's going on? What's happening?
Mr. Gray stabbed old Bummer Smith.
Stab? Don't you dare call my daddy old Bummer Smith! He's Mr. George Smith! George Smith! Well, let me see him! George! George!
George?
After all these years, I haven't played you in debt! Do you know my daddy? Know him? He's my long-lost husband!
Husband?
We've been separated for years, and just when I might have found you and been happy again, you have to strike him down like a dog! You shall pay for this! Mr. Gray, say you didn't do such a dreadful thing!
Young Bill came in and heard Smith's dying words and found Gray with the knife in his hand. What more proof do you people need?
Don't let this man escape! My husband's death shall be avenged!
I shan't try to get away. I've done nothing wrong.
Oh, Liz! Oh, my child, my darling child! Come to me in our hour of sorrow. You need your mother's loving arms around you. I wish my mom was here. She is. Don't you know? Don't you understand? I am your mother. What? That's why I took such a great fancy to you. That's why my heart took you in from the moment I met you. Because I am your mother. But you can't be my mom. Why not? Because Daniel always told me my mom was dead. that I wanted protection, my Romeo, Yubba Bill, wasn't there to walk home with. And he promised faithfully he'd be there.
Yes, well, when there's murder or bloodshed, these Westerners forget all about romance.
After me spending my hard-earned 30 cents on him, you wait till I see that photo.
Yes, well, it just goes to show you can't tell about anyone these days. Who would have thought that a quiet, meek man like John Gray could have committed such a ghastly murder?
Well, he probably was sticking his nose in something that was none of his business. Like using that Melissa Smith from doing a non-show. How I need that $500.
Well, perhaps you'll be able to get that 500 after all.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, with everything that's happened, Melissa might be glad to join your show, just to get away from it all.
Are you sure all this is on the up and up? You're doing it because you're interested in her career.
That and nothing else.
I wouldn't want to get mixed up on anything that wasn't on the level. That is what I need. I was depending on tonight business to get us out of here. With all this attraction, my beautiful blonde won't be an attraction.
Yes, hardly. So you better try to convince Melissa to go with you while you still have the chance. With the school teacher's interference out of the way, you might be able to induce her to join you.
And if I succeed, do I get 500 in cash?
Yes.
I never take checks. They've got a bad habit of bouncing back and hitting you in the nose. Where is she?
I believe she's out on the porch now. She's sobbing her heart out over the cruel death of her poor father. The poor child. I feel terribly sorry for her. It would be just the thing for her to get out of Smith's pocket.
I think so too.
You must talk to her and explain to her that she must forget this man Gray, for he will surely pay the penalty for what he's done. I wouldn't be surprised if the locals lynch him. As a matter of fact, I've heard rumors.
Okay.
I'll leave the room. For some unknown reason, she just doesn't seem to like me, although I can't imagine why. I've been her friend from the beginning, and I'm trying to help her and still trying to get you a job, or get her a job with you. Do your best to persuade her.
$500 could make me persuade a monkey to a song and Melissa, come in here, please. It's Miss Starlight. I want to talk to you. All right. What do you want? Oh, I want to tell you how sorry I am about your dad. My poor daddy. Dead. I'll never get over it. I never will. Yes, well, I know it's terrible hard and all that, but you have got to pull yourself together. You've got to think of your future. I don't got no future without my daddy. Sure you do. Maybe I could help you. Want no help now that daddy's gone. Well, I'll just be your friend. I don't got no friends except your daddy and Mr. Gray. And they got Mr. Gray locked up in jail for something he never done. Well, everybody says he done. Well, everybody's crazy. What's more, I'll prove it. Well, suppose that you didn't. Then they would hang him or something. Never do that. Not as long as I got a red left to fight for it. Listen, I know you love him and all that. But a girl just has to get over them things. I've been in love. Lots of times. And I always get over it. Love, it's like the measles. Oh, you break out in a terrible rash and then bingo, it's over. It'd never be over with me. Well, even if they don't hang him, they might lock him up for a real long time. Then what would you do? You just have to forget about it. So why don't you accept that offer of mine, join my show, you can leave here at the end of the week. Who put you up to saying that? Mr. Langdon? No. No, it was my own idea. I hear you have talent, and I need talent with my show. I'll pay you $50 a week, just like I said. Listen to me, Miss Starlight. You ain't got $50 in your whole troop. You're busted flat and I heard all about it. So if you and Mr. Langdon has cooked up any schemes to get me away from Smith's pocket, you're wasting your time and bread. So that's a thanks I get for trying to help you. And what's more, even if you had $50, which you ain't, I don't need it because I got a mind full
Don't you dare ever say to me again, you fool! You cheat stick!
But Miss Starla, I just want
Shut up! For 2 cents, I'd sue you for the money and the soda pop too, you fuck!
Wow, she ain't an actress. She's a wildcat.
Poor Mr. Gray, poor man! He never did, I know he didn't!
Of course he didn't.
Clyde, you gotta stop that crying. You'll be a wreck.
I can't help it!
Look at how brave Melissa's acting, and she's stubborn.
Well, so am I!
Clyde, you ought to say such a thing right out.
It's the truth, and I don't care who knows it!
Well, you might as well get right over it, because it won't do you no good. Not while Melissa is. She'll stick to him till her last breath. She's a fine gal, Melissa is, and I reckon Mr. Gray appreciates her.
Mr. Gray always said I was the smartest girl in school.
Well, men folks don't always marry the smart gals now, do they?
You've got too much now. Now go upstairs and try to comfort dear Miss Smith. Her heart is just about to burst.
You mean that lady that claims to be old Bummerson is his widow?
She is his widow.
How do you know?
She told me the first day she got here that her husband deserted her. And as soon as she sees Smith's dead face, she knowed it was her husband. A woman certainly ought to know her own husband.
Maybe so. And again, maybe not.
I think it's dreadful the way Melissa's acting towards her. You would have thought she would have been happy to have won her own mother after all those years.
Melissa's like me. She has her doubts.
You stick up for her because you're two of a kind. Both good for nothings.
Howdy, folks.
Morning, Judge.
Morning!
I've heard the prisoner along so I can ask you on his way.
Lieutenant, don't let the day, Mr. Gray. I couldn't stand it.
Neither could he.
You just let me be worried about him.
Thank you for your kindly interest.
Where's that woman that said she's Mrs. Smith?
She's upstairs crying her eyes out.
And where's that license going?
Maybe he's in his room.
Clyde,
Ugh.
would you mind asking the two of them to step down here?
Run along, Clyde, and tell Mrs. Smith to try and bear up. Oh, but Mother. Mother, ain't we had time? Time wasn't when it was just plain Mom.
Oh, you horrid girl!
Run along, Clyde. We ain't got no time for you to be catfighting. Seems to me this woman's awful broke up over the husband she ain't seen for years.
She ain't my mom. I'll just bet you she ain't.
We'll argue that out according to the statutes. That actress woman cleaned out the opera house. Was she here at the time of the guilt?
No, she was still at the show. I was at the show myself.
Say the show wasn't over. How come you'd be here at the time of the guilt?
Well, I just couldn't sit still in that old opera house.
Was the show as bad as that?
No, it's a good show with lots of pretty gals. And when I leave a place with pretty gals, there's gotta be something wrong.
You say you heard Smith say to Mr. Gray, Mr. Gray, don't.
That's because Mr. Smith was in pain. When I lifted his head, I heard him.
And Mr. Gray would never hurt my daddy, let alone kill him.
But that's incriminating evidence according to the statute.
You always did have too much mouth.
But it was the truth.
Sometimes the body can't tell the truth. They just start shutting their mouth and saying nothing.
And that's something young Bill will never learn.
They're coming, Judge. I'm here.
Melissa, aren't you going to speak to your mother? You ain't my mom. You never was and you never will be.
We'll argue that out according to the statutes. Now, seeing that everybody is here, might as well hold court right here. This here table will make the first-rate judge's bench. Bill, get over here and help me move it. Mr. Gray and Melissa, you two can sit right here on that bench. Someone grab a chair for Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Hoffman's hiding. You're all fine, my pretty arm. Thank you. You can stand, 'cause I'll follow you first. Come on, hurry up with it. Get sit down. Now, this here court is now in session. We are now ready to proceed with the trial of John Gray, charged with the murder of George Bummer Smith. As provided in the statutes, I'll now call upon Carter Langdon as witness for the state. Is your name Carter Langdon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold up your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth according to the statutes?
I do.
stated last night that you've seen the school teacher stabbed to deceased.
Well, I didn't say that I saw the actual killing, but I did come into the room right after it happened. For he still held the bloody knife in his hand, which proves he did the deed.
That's a lie, you know it.
By the eternal smash, I believe it is.
Sam, shut up! Hold
Lying, Judge.
Silence won't do for the dignity of this here court to be trifled with. You'll both get a chance to do plenty of talking. I'll have order in this here court if I don't have nothing else. Langdon, where was you all last evening?
Last evening. Oh, yes, well, after supper, I went out onto the porch for a breath of fresh air. Then I came back inside and had a chat with Melissa and her father. And then I left with Mr. Smith and went with him as far as the bank. Then I came back here and went upstairs to my room to read.
What did you and Smith talk about?
Oh, he had given me some nugget out of his mind several days ago.
You mean that mine everybody calls Smith's Folly?
Yes, I suppose so. Anyway, I had the nugget analyzed and found it to be completely worthless.
That's a lie.
Liz? Sam!
Yes, Judge.
Go on, Langdon.
Yes, well, anyway, Mr. Smith had asked me to be a sort of partner with him in his money, but I politely declined and told him that he was wasting his time digging in that old hole.
What did he say?
He was convinced he had struck it rich at last. He said he had even left a will, leaving everything with Melissa in the event of his death.
Yes, that's so. I've been drawing up the will.
Yes, well, from what I have been able to gather, Mr. Gray has been paying attention to Melissa along with others.
That's a lie. You don't hold nobody but me.
Listen, Sam, this here court ain't no place to talk about lovey-dovey business. Everybody knows you're sweet on the school team. Go on, Mr. Gray, Mr. Langdon.
Well, anyway, if Mr. Smith and Liz had been able to convince Mr. Gray that the mine was valuable, and then that everything would be left to Melissa in the event of Mr. Gray's death, or Mr. Smith's death, isn't it reasonable to assume that Mr. Gray would profit from Mr. Smith's death?
I protest, Judge.
You can do your protesting later on, Mr. Gray. For the present, Sam.
Beg your pardon, Judge.
Langdon, you say you was up in your room reading at the time of the murder.
Yes, Your Honor.
How come you didn't happen down here at that exact moment?
I have been in the habit of taking a short walk before retiring every night. Mrs. Moffett can attest to that.
That's right, Judge.
Yes, well, I had just begun downstairs when I heard the sound of a scuffle, and the voice called out, "Mr. Gray, Mr. Gray." So I came downstairs and saw the scene that I've just described.
And that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you'll never go to heaven when you die.
Sit down, Mr. Langdon. Young Bill.
Yes, Judge?
You're the next witness. Hold up your hand and take off your hat. Ain't you got no respect for the law, the statutes?
Hadn't you better take off your hat too, Judge?
Silence! Go on, Bill. Repeat what you told me last night.
Oh, my memory ain't so good this morning, Judge.
The statutes say you got it, Bill. You say you seen Gray holding the knife, and Smith saying, "Mr. Gray, don't."
Well, I can't remember.
What else can't you remember?
Well, I can remember something that happened night before last.
Well, hurry up and remember.
Well, I was walking home with Miss Starlight, and we sat down to hold hands, and then we...
Silence! This here court ain't no place to talk about hand holding.
Well, while we were sitting there, holding hands, I saw Mr. Langdon go up on the porch and start fooling around with the railing.
Yes, that's right. I leaned against the railing and nearly lost my life because it was so loose.
Why, I had that railing fixed not more than a week ago.
Well, it looked to me like he was loosening it again.
I protest, Your Honor.
Silence, Langdon.
Good for you, Judge.
And silence for you too, Melissa. Go on, Bill. Remember some more.
All right. Well, after I kissed Miss Starlight goodnight,
That ain't legal according to the statutes.
well, fine then. After just touch it, over and go. So I got up the next morning and fixed it. But then, that night, I saw Mr. Langdon and old Bummer out there on the porch talking.
I see. And did you ever hear Smith and the school teacher have any arguments?
No, sir. I reckon old Bummer, like Mr. Gray, almost as much as Melissa does.
And in your opinion, Mr. Gray did not do the stabbing?
No, sir, Judge. I just as soon believe I've done it myself. Which I didn't.
That's all right. Sit down. Shut up. I'll now call on the woman what claims to be the wife of old Bummer Smith. Will you stand up, madam, Mrs., as the case may be?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, according to the statutes?
I do.
You say you're the legal widow of George Smith.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long have you been separated from him?
Since Melissa was a tiny baby.
What caused you to separate?
Well, he was a dreamer. He wouldn't work and properly support me. He neglected me. And then one day, we had a bitter quarrel. In a fit of temper, I left. I've regretted my actions ever since. I've longed for my baby girl.
Why didn't you come back again?
That's what I'm saying.
Liz, if you don't shut up,
Yes, Judge.
In after years, I tried in vain to find them. Finally, I gave up all hope, believing them to be dead. Because of a poor decision on my part, my life was lonely and empty. I traveled about the country a great deal, trying to forget, somehow still hoping that they might still be alive. I was on my way through the coast when I stopped off here. You know the rest.
that's just awful.
Well, think of my heart-rending situation. To find my husband in death, and my darling child estranged from me.
Well, Liz, stand up. Don't you know your own mother?
No, I won't introduce neither. Not much I won't.
Do you refuse to accept my love?
If you was my mom, then I'd love you, but you aren't and you know it.
I see that a legal proceeding is going to be necessary for you to gain custody of your child.
What's your business?
Liz, get back here and sit down. I'll do all the asking around here. Langdon, as Melissa just said, what's your business?
Well, not at all. Only Mrs. Smith has my deepest sympathies.
Mrs. Smith, do you know this man, Mr. Langdon?
I met him the day I arrived here.
How many did you know him before then?
No, Your Honor, but he has been very friendly and sympathetic to me since my bereavement. And he has interest in Melissa, who he believes has great talent.
Melissa?
As a singer.
He tried to get her to go away with Miss Starlight's true, but I prevented him.
What's this?
It was a scheme of some kind.
It was no scheme. It was pure interest for the girl. That's
Of
all.
course, Your Honor, there's no way that he would
Here, everybody, quit talking at once. This here court is getting out of hand according to the statutes. Sit down, Mrs. Smith. Listen, sit down.
I won't sit down.
I say you will. The statutes say you must.
I don't care what the statutes say. I won't sit down so bad.
Then stand up. I will be obeyed. Now, Mr. Gray, I'll hear your testimony.
Yes, Judge.
Hold up your right hand. Did you not commit this murder?
I am innocent, Judge.
Then state in your own words exactly what happened last night.
I asked Melissa to marry me.
You
I'll have to tell you that part of it to lead up to what follows. Mr. Smith came in, and we told him of our plan. He seemed greatly pleased, and then he showed me some nuggets he had taken from his mind. He told me that they had been analyzed and that they were pure gold.
Oh!
Worth $2,000 for every time.
He told me that he had willed the mine to Melissa in case anything should happen to him. He offered me the position as his manager. Also an interest in the mine, so that her interest would always be protected. He had intended to take Mr. Langdon into partnership with him, but Melissa and I persuaded him not to do it.
Why?
Because I don't trust him.
Neither do I.
It's plain as day, Your Honor. Mr. Gray was jealous of my friendship with Smith, and he was scared that I might come into some sort of financial gain through a partnership with him. So he killed Smith before such a partnership could be arranged.
But testified that you thought the mine was worth.
He knew the mine wasn't worthless. He knew them nuggets had gold in them, same as Daddy did. He killed my daddy!
That's preposterous. If, as Liz claims, I knew that the mine was valuable, why would I kill Smith before a partnership could be arranged? What possible claim could I have to the mine now?
Wouldn't have to understand.
Exactly. But through a marriage with Bliss, Mr. Gray would benefit from Mr. Smith's death. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's so.
That isn't true, because after Mr. Gray figured out I was going to be rich, he didn't want to ask me to marry him. I had to ask him.
What? I am according to the statute.
Well, Mr. Gray, after I accepted Mr. Smith's offer to give up teaching school and become his manager, I suggested that we have a bite to eat out in the dining room. Mrs. Moffat's always fixes a little lunch for me.
Without any extra charge.
Mr. Smith said it was lunch, so Melissa and I went out to eat. All of a sudden, I heard someone yell out, "Mr. Gray! Mr. Gray!" I rushed in here and I found Mr. Smith lying on the floor. I thought he had fallen, so I stooped over to pick him up, found the knife buried in his side. I withdrew the knife from his body and tried to lift up his head. It was then that he said, "Mr. Gray, don't." I must have heard it. You killed him!
That's a lie. He never did. You done it, you low-down scum.
Why would Mr. Langdon want to kill my poor husband, your dear father?
He was my daddy, but he wasn't your husband, and he never was.
Unless if you don't shut up,
I can't shut up long enough, so now I'm going to talk and do plenty of it. This woman ain't my mom.
What proof have you got that she ain't?
Wait a minute. What's your name?
Mrs. George Smith.
I mean your front name.
Claire Louise.
I knew you was a fake. That wasn't my mom's name, and I can prove it.
What?
Last night, I went through the cabinet and I was going through Daddy and Mom's things, and I found the wedding papers. Look it over, Judge.
George Smith and Ella Mae Hammond.
And what's more, I found this picture of my mom where she wrote, "To my dear George from Ella Mae." Does that look anything like her?
Not a bit.
I knew these two were up to some dirty work. I figured it out last night and I was waiting for the time to show them up.
There's some scheme afoot. That's why they tried to get Melissa out of the way by having her join that theatrical company.
Well, what's going on in here?
Lady, are you that actress woman?
I am Miss Bessara.
Did this man try to get you to hire Bliss for your troupe?
He offered me $500 if I give her a job.
$500? How do you offer you that much for Bliss? Sounds crooked to me.
He said she had talent and that he was interested in her career. And that she had agreed to pay him back out of the salary I paid her.
That's a lie. Besides, I never would have got no money with your troupe because you're busted flat and everybody in town knows it.
Did you agree to take the 500?
Well, sure. I needed the money and he told me it was on me up.
He killed George Smith and tried to place the blame on me. You have no proof of that. And I will have you arrested for defamation of character.
No, he won't. He's already arrested. As Mr. Langdon says, you gotta have some proof. Some evidence of some kind. Look, Bill. Yes, sir? You helped me move old Smith's body last night. Did you find anything that might be a clue according to the statute?
Not much. Oh, it's said in this. It was clenched in old Bummer's hand.
It's a busted cuff. You must have grabbed it from murderer's sleeve and pulled it off. Is this yours, Mr. Gray?
I don't wear cufflinks. All my shirts have buttons on the cuffs.
Let me see that. I found the other piece of this morning in Mr. Langdon's room.
You did. Langdon, let me see your cuff.
I protest, Your Honor.
Langdon, show me your cuff. Take a look at it.
You keep your filthy hands off of me.
Take a look at it, Bill.
Here's the mate to the cufflink. And the other cufflink is missing. Look.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Search this man.
Don't you dare search me. I will have the law on you for this.
There's only one law in Smith's pocket. Speak. Search him, Bill.
nugget.
That's out of my daddy's mind.
Jumping host back.
It's worth $2,000 for every time.
And here's a piece of paper.
I won't stay here another moment longer and be subjected to such an ordeal. I'm leaving.
You stay right where you are. I'll see what this says. David G. Smith, who died very suddenly at his palatial home on Lakeshore Drive, leaves an immense fortune to his brother George Smith, who left here many years ago to cast his fortune with a party of gold hunters. He has only been heard of once since. A letter which was filed with the will was written from a place in the Sierras called Smith's Pocket. All efforts are now being made to find George Smith for his wife and child.
That's my Uncle David. Daddy always talked about him.
Come on, you two, spit it out. Or according to the statutes, I'll have you both.
I'll tell all. I'll turn state's evidence if you promise not to prosecute me. He killed George Smith!
Keep your distance and let the lady talk. Now, what's your name?
This is Clara Hunting, a widow. My husband died 3 years ago. He left me rather well fixed, but through bad investments, I lost most of my money. During the days of my affluence, a woman came to work for me as a servant in my home. Her name was Ella Mae Smith.
My mom?
Yes, your mother. She worked for me for several years and she died at my home. 6 months ago, I met Carter Langdon. We fell in love.
Just skip that.
He had very little money, and my funds were nearly depleted, but we wanted to marry. And then I read that article in a Chicago newspaper. The whole story of Ella Mae Smith came back to me. I planned to seek out Smith and his daughter. I sent Carter on ahead to find them and get acquainted with them, and then I followed.
And you two plan to kill poor old Paul.
Well, it was somewhat an accident. The faulty railing on the porch.
But I put a kibosh on that.
Ah, really, hero.
You bet I am.
Shut up! The pair of you. Go on, Miss Hunter.
Carter planned to get Melissa out of the way by having her join that theater company. But Mr. Gray stopped that. Just as he stopped any possible partnership between Smith and Carter.
And Lane didn't know the mine was active.
Well, of course. But he only planned on the fortune to come to me by posing as David G. Smith's widow. When the accident with the porch railing failed, I was relieved. By that time, I had learned to know Melissa. I liked her. I begged Carter to give the whole thing up and return to East with me, but he was determined. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. If you give me a chance, I'll do anything I can to make this right.
That won't bring my daddy back. The daddy I love so much.
I'll take you along with me, Mr. Langdon.
Cross me, did you? You may not have no better than a trusted woman.
The right kind of woman, Langdon.
Please forgive me. Don't prosecute me. If you give me a chance, I'll do whatever I can to atone.
It's not up to me to decide. It's up to the judge.
You've turned state's evidence, so I'll have to be lenient with you. In the meantime, you stay right here with Mrs. Moffat. Don't try to get away.
I'll see that she don't.
Liz, I always knew you was a fine gal, and I know your daddy to strive you rich one of these days.
Yeah, you did. He no use being sarcastical. You ought to know I always liked you, and I'm glad you're my friend. Come along, Mrs. Smith. I mean, Mrs. Hunting.
Liz, won't you forgive me?
I'll think about it.
Well, Mr. Gray, looks like you're a free man according to the statute.
Thank you, Judge.
Listen, you're a rich gal now. 2 fortunes come to you. Don't you go and get high about it all.
I'll leave them all there to Clyde.
Step on it, Langdon.
I think I got outwitted by a bunch of numbskulls.
Or don't you dare be sassy, or we might decide to have another lynching. Like we did with that old greaser. That was funny, wasn't it?
I was seeing.
How about seeing my show tonight, Hannah?
Hey,
Hey, Starlight. Don't heroes always get treated good? And a sandwich too, right?
Melissa,
Yes, Mr. Gray.
you must call me John now. We're going to be partners.
According to the statutes,
Partners in business, pleasure, and strife.
partners for life, John.